Welcome IT 101 students. This is Professor Lee here. First of all, I wanted to welcome you online students to the winter 2017 quarter. I'm really excited to have you guys in this class, especially in an online setting. A lot of benefits for you guys. First things first, I wanted to provide a video documentary about the class. Since it is an online class, sometimes it gets kind of difficult in terms of navigating um, the page, and what am I supposed to do? Where do I start? So I want to assess all the questions that I've had in years past, quarters past, and just kind of go over the class outline really, and just get you started. And so if you have any questions, hopefully this video is going to answer all the questions that you have for this class. So first thing, this is your basic Canvas outline shell. I'm hoping most of you are familiar with Canvas. I know I have maybe a couple freshmen in my class, but most of you are going to be familiar with your Canvas course. Our Canvas course, I have two sections this quarter. We have AO1, AO4, both are the same section shell, so I'm just going to use my AO4 section. But we'll go over each page and what they mean to you, what they can mean for the class. So the home page. So we went ahead and put the schedule right on the home page for you. Last quarter, we had a lot of students had trouble navigating the schedule. So get really familiar with this schedule right here. As you can see, we have Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint. And if you're not familiar with those don't really worry about it too much. You're going to learn a lot about each application and what they can do for you. And some of you may already be pros with each application, but this class is going to kind of add in depth to those skill sets. So as key Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, and we have multiple modules. For example, we have modules 1 and 2 due Thursday, January 12th before midnight, and 3 and 4 the following Thursday, before midnight. Like for you guys, we do offer a grace period, and I'll go over that a little bit more later in depth. So this is the home page. We're going to skip this, skip this, skip this. These are all links that you can go to on your own. Canvas help you have it. We're just going to go over the syllabus real quick. I have mine in a PDF format. Go ahead and click that. I'll download this. Alright, this is IT 101, 3-credit class. My name is Say Lee, or Justin. My email is say.lee@cwu.edu. I do not have physical office hours on campus. This is an online class. So if you need to message me, email me. My availability for contact will be from 4 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So you can ask questions from 4 to 6 p.m. and I can return your emails during those times. Once again, it's 4 to 6 p.m. I can answer your emails. From there on, from 6 to 9, we do have graduate assistants that will be able to assist you online. And I will have the emails for you and instructions on how to receive emails from 6 to 9 p.m. But my computer is shut off at 6 p.m. So 4 to 6. All right. So if you need assistance, email me then, or you can email before then. I'll get to your emails as soon as I can. Our textbook for the quarter, we have a couple different options. We actually have 3 options. One's not listed here, but we have option 1. That's going to be the Mind Tap and a physical book. We do have an ebook that's included with that. And this is going to be available at the CWU Wildcat shop. So if you haven't gotten this book, you're going to need it. All right. The reason being, it has an access card. The one question I always get is, I have my friend's ebook, or I have my friend's physical book. Can I use that? Yeah, you can use it, but you still have to purchase the physical access card. Right? If you do not have this access card, you will not be able to do this class, and you will fail this class. So virtually what you're paying is for this access card, not for the book. You need this access card, and the ISBN's right here. All right, the Wildcat shop will have it. Make sure you take care of that before you start the class. A lot of students will wait. I do not have any remorse if you do not have that class or have that access card. And it's just tough luck. We're all adults at this point. Take care of it. Get your book. And if you can't purchase it right now, you can always student charge your textbook to your account and pay it off later. So keep that in mind. We do have the all digital with an ebook. That's just the Access card itself. We do have that at the Wildcat shop. I would recommend getting the physical ebook or physical book. It comes with the ebook and the physical in-person book. I prefer that a little bit more, um, but it's up to you. But yeah, we do have the option, and you can also purchase this online too. You can buy this directly from Cengage when you sign up for the class. Um, you know, through the Cengage portal, you have the option to enter your key code, or you can purchase it right there. So if you want to pay by debit or credit card, you are able to do that. Technical requirements. Take note of this, please. PC with the Windows operating system. Every year, I'll have someone message me midway through the quarter and say, "I don't have access. I can't. My Mac doesn't support access." And people forget to skip this every single time. It's PC with the Windows operating system. We're only supporting PC operating systems. If you have a Mac, you have to make sure you have access to Microsoft Office 2016 or Office 365 on a PC. They are different versions. Um, the reason being is they're just operated a little bit differently. They're not the same, though you may think they're the same. They're not. So for this class, PC only. You are able to do some assignments on a Mac. However, I wouldn't risk it. I have had students send in assignments and they look good, but since it's a Mac formatted Word document or Excel document or whatever, they get docked points, and I can't figure out why. And I ask them, do you have PC or your Mac? And they say they have a Mac, and I'm like, okay, well, turn it in with the PC, and it happens to work out. So no Macs, avoid the Macs. You can do the trainings and tests on the Macs, but that's it. All right. So campus PCs are available. So if you're in Ellensburg, you can use the PCs, or if you're on the west side, or if you're not in Ellensburg, locate your nearest library to find Office. So that's that. Textbook project 60%, training 10%, unit exams 30%, grader projects or extra credit that goes into your textbook project total. The reason being why we have this textbook project as the highest percentage is because that's the real life application. That's actually your real knowledge, right? You don't really get the real life application in the exams. Exams are just technical copies of trainings, but with limited attempts, and you'll know that as you get going. But textbook projects are actually what you learn, and that's what we apply. So that's why I put the most weight in that. Grading scale, pretty self-explanatory here. Course rules. It's your responsibility to register a Cengage MyTap program. If you have any questions on how to do this, please message me, but it's pretty simple. Instructions are provided in Canvas. So if you need additional help, you can ask me. Grace period. We allow a brief grace period. See the course calendar, which is on the home page, and that's going to be the Friday after the last week. The grace period isn't for any one student to wait to the last minute to do homework. That's if you have an emergency, something happens. Maybe you're an athlete, you need extra time to do it. I cannot extend your assignments past that grace period. So once that grace period hits, it's final grade. There will not be any exceptions to that. The only exceptions if you have a family emergency, something that arises in your life, something happens, I can work with you. Email me. But if it's not a valid reason, you will have a 0 for those late assignments. So work accordingly. All right. The biggest, if you look through, or ask any of your friends who've taken this class, the best way to succeed is to work ahead. And the thing about this class, which is nice, is you can finish this class in half a month. I had a student last quarter who finished the whole class in 1 month. She was traveling to Indonesia for a trip, and she worked all the way ahead in this class, which you can do in this class. All right. Each student is expected to complete his or her own assignments. Plain and simple, do not cheat in this class. You will automatically be removed from this class. I have a 0 tolerance for cheating in my classes. It's just for me, this is the warning, right? I don't want to give you a second chance if you already know, that there is no cheating in this class. And I'll be completely honest. I catch a lot of students every quarter who cheat, and it's really hard for me to drop them in the class. On the other end, don't give your assignments to other students, because if you are the on the giving end, you will also be removed from the class. And this also includes other IT 101 sections. I had a student who received an assignment from another IT 101 section, and we pulled their name up, and that student was removed, and the student from my class is removed. So just don't cheat. Don't think you can beat the system. Let's just avoid that. All right. Grader and textbook projects are auto graded. Everything that you turn in online is auto graded. Um, so you have instant feedback on your assignments. It will tell you exactly what you did wrong, where you messed up, and I'll show you later on how to do that or check your grader projects and then the announcement sections. But everything's auto graded. All right. So if you mess something up, you can check your grader file, see what went wrong, and if it still doesn't make sense, you can email me. Pretty simple stuff. So Canvas messaging, pretty self-explanatory. CWU Outlook email. Make sure you check your emails quite frequently. I will send emails quite a bit, so please check them. All right. So a little bit more if you need some information. I'm gonna close this. Next thing before we go to modules, I'm gonna go to announcements. Here are my announcements from the fall quarter. These are kind of the most things I had issues with, and the reason I transfer them over to this quarter is because I want you guys to be successful right from the get-go. All right, so as you can see, we have a couple different things. If you're confused on how to start, I have a Word Module 1 Textbook 2 start, Module 2. I won't have these for every assignment. These are just to get you going. All right, these are just to get you going. I even have the very first assignment, right? Video tutorial, CWU IT 101 Module 1, Word Textbook Project 2. I have that project number 2 fully done for you. All right, so there's really no excuse to not get your foot on the right path. Watch these videos. I know some of you are like, oh, I don't want to watch a video, but with all those questions you have, we'll be able to answer it in these questions. But video tutorial, I would watch this one so you can see how to do that first one of the first projects. I do it from the beginning to the end. All right, so keep that in mind. Remember, this is project 2. There is module 1, project 1 before this, so keep that in mind. The grader file, so if you want to know how to improve your score, click this, watch this tutorial, and then we just have different tutorials on how to start your textbook project. And the reason being is you may be confused with how to start your project or where to start your project, and I'll explain that in a second here. So yeah, there's that. We're going to go to modules. We're going to go down. How to contact me, welcome letter, material, course preparation, a lot of good stuff here. My tab registration, we'll go over that in a little bit. The mobile app, open lab schedule. So I'm not available after 6 o'clock, but luckily we have graduate assistants who are able to help you. So from 6 to 9, you can email these graduate assistants right here. So they have a rotating schedule, so the best way to do this is to copy each one of their emails into an email address or email and send them your message. Right? So copy Francine, Steven, Hugh into one email, send it to them all, and whoever's on schedule for that night will be able to assist you in the lab. All right. So like I said, I'm from 4 to 6, and from 6 to 9 they'll be able to help you here. So if you are in Ellensburg, just head over there. Honestly, that's the best way to do it. Spend some time in the lab, get as much as you can done in the lab, and they should be able to help you. They're not open there Friday, so keep that in mind. Course rules. Before you can even start any of the assignments, you have to click this. It's your first assignment. It's like a technical quiz test of acknowledging that you understand that all the rules going on. So pretty much that's kind of it. If you want to start your first projects, you are more than welcome to. The class is open starting Monday. But other than that, pretty simple stuff. As you see, Word Module 1 has 2 textbook projects. All right, there's two separate projects, and you'll know there's going to be a gap. So keep in mind, anytime there's two projects, there's going to be two projects in one chapter. So the first Word chapter is going to have two projects, and they'll indicate it with a 1.1 and a 1.2, and that'll make sense later on. Same thing with Module 2, they have two projects, right? Module 3 only has one project, and Module 4 has one project. So there is a little difference. Some assignments have two, or some modules have two, some have one. So other than that, if you have any questions, just feel free to email me. Like I said, I'll answer your questions from 4 to 6 o'clock. The class is going to be open, like I said, starting Monday. So if you want to get going, start in the class, you are able to do that. Just click on any of the assignments. It'll take you to a link. A little tutorial here. You'll just load this Word Module 1 SAM project. This will come up here. For the first time, you'll have to sign up. It automatically links to your Canvas account, so don't worry about that. And you'll be taken to this this link here. So you can hit that start. And if you want information on how to do your assignments, just head onto those announcements boards and get an idea of how to start the project. So if you have any questions, like I said, just email me. Thanks.